Hope you don't mind. I got a sweet tooth, so I have to I have to have some sweets right now. What time is it? I haven't had dinner yet, so this is my little pre-dinner. So, Leo, I'm a straight shooter too. I'm gonna
That's
ask
great.
you.
That's great.
I'm gonna ask you. How long have you been in business?
I've been in the insurance business. I've been doing it for 5 months, which is considerably new.
Hmm.
But I've been an entrepreneur most of my life. Since I was 16, I've been pretty much working for myself.
Okay. You mentioned. I'm sorry. No. So you mentioned you had a restaurant.
That's right. Yeah.
What restaurant is that?
So it was in Upland. Well, I had several, but I guess the most popular, or the one that I liked the most, was in Upland. It was a kind of unique concept. It was a vegan Mexican restaurant. The name, you probably can still find it right now online. It's no longer named like that, but if you search Madre Tierra in Upland, you're gonna find it. Now it's something different.
It's Tierra Madre, the coffee shop.
No,
No. I've been
no.
to the coffee shop.
No. We
Okay.
we are a restaurant. It was a vegan
Okay.
Mexican restaurant, so it
Okay.
was
Cool. How
pretty
was
unique.
that? How did Well, first of all, what happened to it?
We
Because
sold it. We
you
sold it.
sold it,
Yeah.
so it's still. But why'd you get out of it?
So
It's kind of
two.
interesting concept, vegan Mexican
Mhm.
food. Especially with a lot of people, moving into that health space.
Yeah. So I felt like I had hit a plateau. The business had hit a plateau, and also the vegan community. I feel like it was already kind of in a sense going down.
Mm,
Um, our numbers kind of hit a plateau, and I also felt like if there was ever a time for me to sell the business, it was when it was at its best, right?
mm,
So we ended up selling it. We made a profit out of it, and we just flipped the page. But that was the main reason. I felt like no matter what well, to be honest, actually, I did try to increase the sales. I actually ended up doing kind of something that almost cost the business, um, which was adding a different product. So the restaurant was vegan. For those of you who don't know what vegan is basically somebody that doesn't consume anything that comes from animal, not even
mm,
honey, not even an egg, none of that, right?
mm,
So the way that I thought we were gonna be able to increase sales was by adding something different. So I'm like, well, I'm not gonna go full on carnivore and adding meats and stuff like that, but let me try the next step, vegetarian. So vegetarians compared to vegan is they drink milk, they consume dairy, eggs, stuff like that, right? So I added those things. Well, next thing you know, I was being canceled. The restaurant was being pretty much bombarded with negative reviews. So in a way to kind of like save what I have pretty much built, I ended up reverting, and basically we were back to the same step, to the same place.
Did you have insurance?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
for
We did
for
have
that? Did you
insurance.
end up getting? So you saved a little bit? Yeah.
Yeah. So then after that, we decided to sell.
Okay. Cool. So how long ago? That's pretty recent, isn't it?
Yeah, it was in 2023.
Oh,
2023.
nice. Okay. Cool. And so, what did you do like right after that when you sold it?
So after that, I
We're at the end of 2025 right now, so that's a big gap. That's
yeah.
year and a
It's
half.
a pretty big gap. So
Enjoying life.
I was ready to open another restaurant, um, but unfortunately, things didn't work out the way that I wanted to. So I decided that if there was ever a time for me to do something different, it was then and there. I had been listening to Patrick Bet David, who was an entrepreneur who made his fortune out of selling insurance, and I just felt like I just couldn't go in there to insurance like straight away. I wanted to I wanted to get kind of like a little bit of of a kind of taste of what sales is.
Mhm.
So I tried applying to different places, and I ended up joining a car dealership. And for the next year and a half,
Did car insurance?
I did no,
No.
I sold cars
Mm,
for Hyundai.
mm,
Um, from the first month, I became the top sales guy. I was
mhm,
selling anywhere between 25 to 30 cars. But something that it's always been in me is that some people don't like pickles, some people don't like olives, and the one thing that I don't like is working for somebody. So once I learned my skills, it was time for me to move out,
mhm,
even though I was making pretty good money compared to I guess some other jobs. Um, And then that's when I decided to get my insurance license. And now we're here. I opened my business 5 months ago.
That's good. That's good. Are you thriving right now?
No, I wouldn't consider myself thriving. I would consider myself kind of content. The business is going the way
That's
that it's
humble.
supposed to. So
Mm.
no business is going to make you money right away, especially not insurance. If you weren't aware, insurance is the highest. Is a business is the what's it called the industry with the highest fail rate. I think 98% of agents fail within their first year. So it's even higher than real estate and restaurants. I think restaurants is like 80% or something like
What
that.
makes your business unique? What makes American Pro Insurance unique?
So what makes unique, it's basically that they have it's owned by somebody like me who comes from the restaurant industry. Restaurants are our clients, business owners are our clients. So I know exactly what both sides are looking for. So as a business owner, previous restaurant owner, I know exactly what coverage a restaurant needs. I know exactly what a restaurant owner is going through. As a restaurant owner, you have so many leaks everywhere: payroll, workers' comp, groceries, overhead, things that might just fall off or come out of nowhere. So the last thing you want to do is have to worry about something else and having to spend more money than you need to, right? So that puts me like in a advantage compared to other brokerages or other insurance agents.
Yeah.
And also my business only tailored specifically to businesses. We're not trying to do everything. We're not trying to solve every single industry. We're just specifically trying to do commercial, and that's what sets us apart.
That's good. What type of impact? Well, first of all, you're located here in Bloomington or here in the Inland Empire?
Yeah, Fontana.
Fontana, perfect.
Fontana. Yeah.
And so, what impact do you think American Pro Insurance has on the community? Have you been out there actively in the community? Are you part of any other communities? What are you doing in the community to help uh, us grow and thrive?
So that's the plan. Joining the chamber is to kind of try to provide the community as much as we can, try to kind of enter the community a little bit more. So the business has been open for 5 months, but the office barely opened this last month. So we barely basically are getting our feet wet within the city of Fontana. But yeah, like you mentioned, our goal is to pretty much help the surrounding areas, whether it's Bloomington, Fontana, Colton, Rialto, Rancho, in any way as possible. Our goal is to do some volunteering because I feel like that's something that today's near age are kind of not really doing. So we're just getting our feet wet. The chamber was our first step. We were recommended by somebody we know to be part of this chamber.
Mhm.
Our next goal is to continue to pretty much help out the community in that way.
I'm gonna challenge you right now. I'm gonna put you on the spot.
Mhm.
Give me your best elevator pitch. Like when we haven't met before, we barely met. Give me your best. Like, hey, what do you do, and how can you sell me or convince me to even take a meeting with you?
So one day when I was doing my research and I'm happy you asked that question because it has to do a lot with what I do. So the way that I trained myself was not only going and working in a dealership or trying to learn sales from salespeople, but also reading books. One of the best books that I recommend anybody out there trying to get into this industry or any industry within the sales is reading a book called How to Make Friends and Influence People by, I think his name is Daniel Carnegie.
Mhm.
Basically, what it says there is, and I don't know exactly what it says, but what I kind of concluded was that if you earn somebody's trust, you pretty much could sell them anything, right?
Mhm.
So you're not gonna earn anybody's trust by trying to be the best shark out there trying to close them right away,
Mhm.
right? The way that you earn their trust is little by little. So how can you break the ice in an elevator? For me, I have two simple ways. Number one would be either cracking a joke, or two, just complimenting on anything that I see,
Mhm.
and from there starting a
I
conversation.
like your glasses.
Oh, thank you. Starting a conversation. So, for example, something that I would say be like, "Oh, not nice suit, right?"
Mhm.
And from there, what would you
Let,
say?
let's go. Let's do it. Let's
Mhm.
break the ice with me and do your elevator pitch. And your goal right now is going to be to set an appointment with me to go over my business and see if commercial insurance will be good for me. Go.
Sounds good. So, hey, I like your shoes, man.
Oh, thanks. Thanks. I got them at I think Amazon. They're a little dirty right now.
Oh, nice. Where you going? You're having a meeting here in the building?
I'm gonna go shoot a podcast.
Oh,
Yeah.
so you're a
At this building.
podcaster.
I'm the podcaster. Yeah.
Nice.
I interview people.
How long you been
You
doing
know.
that for?
Right now for 4 years. I mean, in the background, but recently started getting in front of the camera, which is the goal.
Nice. So, if I wanted to start doing podcasts, what would you recommend me?
You know what? I'm glad you asked me that because I'm thinking right now the biggest advantage you would have is to interview your ideal client. So
Mm.
you're trying to sell insurance to it's commercial insurance to business owners, right? Why not break the ice that way? Invite people. Right. Okay. Let's start over. Right now, the media industry, um, all of the big time businesses, they're getting into the media industry. They're putting their own name. They're creating their own productions, right? Their own shows and stuff like that. Media is a big thing right now. So going back to what you were asking me, um, I think for you, your ideal client is who you want to interview because you build rapport with them, you gain their trust, and you
Right.
stay on top of mind. You're staying on top of, you're posting on your social media a clip
Hmm.
of them together talking
Right. Yeah.
and interacting and stuff. They're going to
Mhm.
share it on their feed. When it comes time to switch over to your carriers or for them to like, man, I need some commercial insurance. Who are
Mhm.
they going to think of first? American Pro.
That's right.
So
Yeah.
in a nutshell, that's what I do. I create opportunities for others to get an opportunity or sell their product or services through media.
Oh wow, man, that sounds great. So, in a nutshell, if I wanted to become a podcaster, um, will you be somebody that I could call and start working with if that was the case?
Yeah, definitely. So I would sit down with you and I would probably um, talk to you a little bit one on one, get to know you like this,
Okay,
and
nice.
then we would just brainstorm on what type of show you want to do. If you want to do a sit down interview, if you want to do like a 3-man interview, if you want to do a round table interview type of show, that's what we would go over. And let me know your goals, who you're trying to attract, and I do the rest. We schedule a time to meet. I bring the cameras, the equipment, I bring my team, and we get shooting.
Awesome. So, I mean, why not schedule it now? What time works for you? I'm open this weekend.
You want to do podcasting?
Yeah, we could do podcasting. What works best for you?
So there you go. Just get to the point. Oh, that's good. Yeah. Um, so that's good. No,
You
like that
try to
little.
earn your people's trust. I mean, there's no one way to do it. Everybody's different.
Yeah, for sure.
What I like, the thing that I like about sales is that people like reading books. My wife loves reading books. People like watching movies. Me personally, I like listening to people's stories because you get to know somebody in a little bit of
That's
time,
the edge right there.
right?
That with trying to do like a media, like what I just told you,
Mm-hmm.
that's a really good way to get into
Yeah,
to
you get
your
to
client, your ideal clientele.
right. Yeah,
Yeah, cool, man.
definitely.
Thanks a lot,
Yeah.
Leo. Yeah, and there you have it, BCC Spotlight and cut.